passport in 1990, and I was doing a show in Japan. We were dancing, and that was the first international flight I did was to Japan.
So you was Puff Daddy before Puff Daddy. That's the same.
I was definitely doing some things in the business.
All right. That's what's up, man. So I want to just ask you a few little questions, man. Like, how are you able to travel to all these different places? How can you afford to do that? People want to know. Nobody get too personal, but
for those that don't know, I am been a licensed barber. I used to be a state board examiner, and I have several barbershops in New York City. So being that I'm an entrepreneur, I run my own business. I'm able to make money while I'm not there, and so that's my livelihood is based off my business. And that's how I'm able to travel and do what I do because I got 6 shops, but I used to have more than 6 shops.
Okay,
yeah.
That's cool.
Financial freedom, huh?
So y'all hear that? He's a businessman. He's able to step away from the business and still keep it going, y'all.
Yep.
So recently I saw you on Razor Ray's show. Shout out to Razor Ray's. And I think the topic you guys were talking about was are YouTubers putting like the traveling spots on blast? Are we the fault for the Pookie and Ray Rays that travel? Yeah. Are we messing it up? Or what
it led into that. It really, he was saying initially his stream was about whether it was a rap, because I made a video saying it's the big 3 of rap, and I think almost everybody in each region like defended the country that they like the most or they stay at. So I think he was defending Colombia a little bit initially, and I watch Razor Rays when I catch him. He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their style. You know what I mean? And I like he's entertaining. He's being himself. So I just went on the stream, and it probably somewhere down the line led to that. And my response has always been like in regards to yes, YouTubers or content creators are influential, but we influence people to travel mostly and show them the way. Now, the way people behave has to do with where they're raised, how they're raised, and where they grew up. That don't have nothing to do with the YouTubers. And I said this before, most of I meet each place I go. If it's a popular place, I'm meeting 10 to 20 guys that watch the channel. And I say, hey, where you from? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. And some people I get the chance to, get into what they do. And usually I'm impressed by what they do. I don't really run into people that say they watch my channel, say they've been inspired by my channel, that's misbehaving. You know what I'm saying? Most of those guys is like, I think I have some mature audience, mostly mature audience. So I don't really, and listen, I'm not really with the name calling. Let's just keep it. Everybody got ghetto people in their family. So if brothers is a little bit ghetto, does that mean they shouldn't be able to travel? No. And if they are acting up, maybe you should pull them to the side and say, hey, brother, like this, calm it down. You representing our people out here. You know what I'm saying? Let's move as a community and communicate as a community. They shouldn't be shunned out because, listen, I got friends and family. I got family that come with me places and act a little ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And I pull them to the side and be like, chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So speaking on the name calling thing, man. The WhatsApp group the other day, a guy was saying this certain other guy was a simp. What's your thoughts on that name calling stuff? And he said the guy basically was a simp in America, and he's a simp traveling, and he can't get women in America. What's your thoughts on guys using that simp he's lame?
Yeah, because to me it's like it's elementary school name calling. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is trying to act like they're the coolest cat out there, and everybody else is a sucker or a simp. No, you're not the coolest cat out there. You know what I'm saying? People are people, and where somebody might have weaknesses, somebody might have a strength. You know what I mean? some guys, women is not their strength. They just not the coolest dude when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta be. I just like listen. To me, I'm a black guy, and yes, I have problems sometimes with some of the things that we do. But to me, if I have an opportunity, I'm gonna talk to person to person. I don't air out my laundry on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I do it. I feel like black people don't have no code. You know what I'm saying? Going in on one another in public spaces.
And
that's how I feel.
Can I
pick
back
jump in.
I'm glad you said code because I used that the other day because people of a certain age understand what code is.
Yeah.
There's a way we run things and there's a way that things, if you're of a certain generation. Now, like I said, I live in Brooklyn, I'm from Jersey. I claim Jersey because I went to school, college, and everything in Jersey. But we refer to each other as PIC, partners in crime. And when we ran through the street, man, there's a code we had. Even if we did dirt, you know, we stood our own ground. But nowadays, when I meet people, they don't have that code. It's like, you cool with me, but when I turn my back, you're talking behind me. Right. Now, back in the days, if we see that, it was a fight. It was a straight up fight. Because that's not my nigga no more. That's not my PIC no more. Because he don't break bread with me like that. Because now I got to watch you. I got to watch my back. That means that, all we're going to be is a high and by. But it's kind of weird because you don't have that connection that we used to have back in that years that everybody you knew. You could meet a brother and knew he was solid and you had a code. Yeah, you could meet a brother and knew he was solid, you had a code, and you could bond off that because you understood that you remember when we were in the club, whatever happens, right. You throw the first punch, I'm throwing the last. But no matter what, we going down. If they stomp us, we stomping together. But we leaving here in body bags or whatever, but we coming in and we leaving because if they separate us, we going to be jacked up. Right. That's when you went to clubs. Right. But you don't have that no more. But it's just
that's partially because of social media. It's like the same thing when a woman feel like she could say anything to you and knowing that you're a man and you're probably not gonna put your hands on her. Yeah. But men know that they can't say anything to another man because it might lead to violence. But when you're on social media, you're on the internet, you say things that you would not say to somebody in their face because you're not going to suffer the potential consequences. So, I just think black people need to cut it out.
But that's also good because you're a person of a certain age, and when you're Latin Quarter and all those areas in New York, and they were France and whatnot, and you were a dancer, you said, right? So you were to break dancing and all that. So you were in that age, in that era, and there was a code that you had even then when you went to the club and everything else like that. But what I'm trying to get to, man, it's just it's a beautiful thing when you have brothers out here that share the same love for this passion, and it's traveling. You live by code. You meet somebody that that's a sincere, righteous person, and what I mean righteous is you share the same DNA to a certain standards, and your DNA is you treat me good, I'm gonna treat you better, right? But you always got to put that salt in there. I always tell people, even though I love treat people like good, but you treat me bad, I'm gonna treat you worse.
Right.
You gotta put that caveat in there because for some reason, when you treat them good, they think they can keep playing you like a sucker. And you gotta hold up, buddy. Don't think I can't get street now. Right. But do you really want me to get there? You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what y'all think, man? It's a new wave. Shout out to Austin Holloman. It's a new wave of younger travelers coming out now. Do y'all see the travel situation getting a little more wilder, a little more looser, or you see it's a bright future for the younger travelers? How y'all think, man? Because
I feel like I'm happy that brothers are traveling at a younger age and not waiting until they get older to travel. Because they say usually like one of most people's biggest regret when they get older is that they didn't travel more. So because of the way society is put together now on the internet and information highway, people have information before when we used to make trips, we had to go to a booking agency and you pay down on the trip. If the older guys know about that. Yeah. It wasn't a way for us to stay in an apartment through an app and look at all the flights and the possibilities of flights. You know what I mean? So Airbnb. Right. So all of that opened up to make traveling so much more easier and at your fingertip. Like you could literally go on your phone and book your whole thing and be done with it. So they're fortunate to be at a time where things are moving and all the information you need to know is on the internet in some form or fashion, whether it be YouTube, whether it be other search engines. So that's expected that the travelers get younger, but I think it's a blessing. Now, it still all depends on how each individual is raised and where the moral compass is.
True.
You know what I mean? To the way you're gonna. I think I haven't seen Austin. I think he was raised right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so I don't see him like wilding and being that way. I honestly I don't see a lot of it.
Yeah.
And the only time you might start seeing it is when places get a little too saturated with people. Like I started seeing it in the Dominican Republic when it just got too big, and then you started seeing it in Colombia when it's just big. And
what you mean by that?
Like a lot of people, like a lot of brothers there at the same time.
More now than in the past.
Oh, I definitely saw that. I definitely saw that in Colombia.
Yeah.
Like it went crazy in Cartagena from what it was before 2019 and the pandemic, whatever, till now, man.
And do you think that's because of the internet and because it's been broadcast through the internet, or because they got a visual of what they could see and what?
Yeah. Whether it was
could it
YouTube
be you?
or,
could it be you too? Because you you have one of. Let me just put it out there. Yeah. This brother got some of the best, bar none, best images of our Cartagena. Look, I ran after him, right? Because I had a couple of girls that you had on your show that I know, right? I was like, man, he has the most beautiful, crisp. I mean, your viewing is nice. And when you see that, it's like lifestyle of the rich and famous for black folks who are traveling. That's what you are. You are the Robert Leach. You know, you feel me on that? But you understand what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. You basically give us an insight to that world that we want to go, and you're basically the traveler who has us. And I ain't trying to say, but who's suave, cool. You have a way about you, and you bring the best out of females, and that endears to you. So now we think we could be you. Now we can't be you because the only one who could be you is you. But damn, if we could come close, I ain't mad at you. No. And I want you to expound on that, because at the end of the day, man, it's a lot because of what they see. Okay. And they just assume that all girls are like that, but they don't see the background, the work you do to get there, though.
Yeah. Well, my channel is about traveling. It's about the tourist attractions, the nightlife, and girls. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Every now and then I'm gonna throw on the barbershop, visit a barbershop because somebody's here. But that's what my channel's about, because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know showing pretty girls, but that's what I like. You know, so I show the pretty girls, and I know that inspire people to go there. But it's like, if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't show that. But that's what I do. You know what I mean? So I'm only being true to me.
So we don't got no golf trips coming up. Really.
Well, I think I have like a well-balanced plate. You know, I got meat, I got a starch, and I got vegetables. You feel me? Yeah. So, you know, some people don't like to eat their vegetables. Maybe that's all the tourist attractions I do, because those numbers on those videos don't get a lot of hits. You feel me? So, but everybody like the meat.
Oh, yeah. And you got some beautiful meat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean?
So
that's what it is.
So in conclusion, man, what do you want to tell?
You shutting it down?
Yeah, because you're doing a lot. We're gonna have the same content, bro.
Nobody listens to me. Hey, what's up, Yoga? But nobody listens to me.
I don't want the same video.
Nobody listens to me, man. I'm a nobody. Nobody knows me. Man. You're the big dog.
I didn't know you was recording, man.
Don't worry about me. I didn't have to put it on.
Yeah. So in conclusion, man, what would you tell the new travelers out there? What things to look out for? What kind of pointers can you give?
I think if you're a new traveler, you should do some consultation.
Okay.
I tell people this. When people contact me for information, I say the videos are there. Search through the videos. But if you don't want to search through the videos, then I'll do a consultation with you. So that will help people know where to stay, what to look out for, and things like that. And I think they should do a little due diligence before they go to a place. So one, they could be acting in accordance to you know, not get in trouble and not change the marketplace, you know, and all of that, you know. So
right. Oh yeah.
And just you know, just keep in mind that like I tell the barbers in my shop, right? If a person come in and one barber is less talented than another barber, and they zeke that person, they give them a bad haircut, I like y'all don't let the person walk out with a bad haircut, because they're not going to say the guy in the third chair on the left F my haircut. They're going to say those dudes in there can't cut hair. So it's the same thing with behaving when you go out of the country overseas. They're not going to say those two guys with the tank tops and do-rag was assholes or whatever. They're going to say black people be over here acting up. And that's what y'all should keep in consideration when y'all out here moving that. It's going to be, if it's a black guy, it's going to be on the race of black Americans.
Right. Appreciate that, man. Anything you want to conclude with last, my brother?
Nah, man.
I was trying to keep it to 10 minutes, but go ahead, my brother.
Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying myself, man. It's cool to see that everybody's down to earth. They're just as down to earth that you see on TV. This is Jenny. There's no step down or step. Well, there's equal play when you see him on TV. When you come across, I thought you were gonna be shorter than you were, because you came up on me. I'm like, damn, you tall. You know, if
nobody can know what. That's the one funny thing is. When you meet people, you never know how tall or short they are until you meet them. Some guys told me, "Oh, you short? I thought you was taller."
And then I'm coming up on him like, "Damn, I thought you were mine. I thought you were shorter." He kind of tall. But your personality comes across, and your genuine, who you are comes across. And I was like, oh, he's genuine, and he's who he is. So that comes across even more in person than I think it goes on TV. Yeah. But it does, of course, come across on TV. I think you're a great interviewer. You're one of those people that really I was always jealous of. I was like, damn, this motherfucker, he gets every female outside of the norm, not outside the norm like crazy. But I saw you when you were at the beach and the girls were only, and I know some of those girls. I personally know some of those girls. Right. You know, because, you know, I've been to Cartagena, I've been to Cartagena. So
and you speak Spanish.
Yeah, but I know them personally. I've had them, I've chilled with them, hanged out, know their family, know their kids, everything else like that. Right. So then you have them on your show and they acted up, and I'm like, damn. But you take, and I said, now I know why, because he's charismatic, man. When I met you, I said, this brother's charismatic. No wonder he has it like that. But you're not him. I'm not him. There's only one of him. So please understand, act accordingly, man. Be within your parameters. Your parameters, if you're 300 pounds, 5'2", and that's who you are, you're going to get treated that way. If you're muscular, if you have an outgoing personality, please act according to your personality, because you might go up to Colombia thinking you won't get the same treatment. And believe you're not going to based upon your parameters. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is stay in your lane. Enjoy who you are. Be who you are. But if people are treating you bad, or you feel like you need to go outside of your country or your race or anything else like that, I would love for you to come into your other country and see how men are being treated, because they're being treated very well. And I would hate somebody to be in an abusive relationship. And I'm talking mostly men, because as far as I'm concerned, I've seen a lot of women more abusive, as far as emotionally abusive to men than men are to women. And a lot of people stay in these abusive relationships, man. I would rather you come to Colombia, somewhere else, where somebody's going to show you a good time, your stress is down, and you go back home, relax, and you get out of those things, though. So I would hope that you would join his Facebook, because he does give you an escape route. And like I said, he's a Robin Leach of this thing, man. When you look at him, he's a Robin Leach. He's everywhere you want to be. Let's be real with it. He's like American Express. He's everywhere you want to be. So next time he pops up and you say, oh, man, he's in Cambodia today. What's in Cambodia? Oh, you got a beautiful girl on him. Oh, yeah, let me shut up.
I hope so.
You know, that's what you want. And then next time he's in France next week, or he's in Colombia, wherever. But at the end of the day, show you another way that you could do it, man. If you leave a clean, and I was going to say this before I get off, too. Pookies and Ray Ray, I understand that you are in the United States right now, and life filters you. The more you become more advanced in life and you do better in life, life will filter you. What I mean by that is this. If you do wrong in life, a certain age or whatnot, they won't take away your passport due to custody issues. If you've been in jail, if you've been in a lot of issues, the United States has a way to filter you. Now, when you start making money,
gangbusters, fucking gangbusters. This is a raid. Everybody on that.
How you got it, baby boy? How you got it? Hey, what's up? This Big Boston? Yeah.
Well, at midnight.
What's up, Ken?
Oh, you live?
Yeah, we live, man. But I'll take it up in a minute. Just come in, man.
Nah, my bad.
No. You came in to bust the whole thing, but that's all.
Big Boss Cellini, Big Boss, raiding his show. Shout out to International Joe.
Yeah. Hey, we're having a little get together, YouTubers, man. There's gonna be a whole bunch of us coming through. But damn, I wanted to catch you when you came in the door, right through there.
Don't have him do it again. That's
Yeah,
all.
well, we're done. No, not right now. Vaughn. Hey, look, man, I'm having some guests come through. I don't want to hear nothing from you when you see my guests. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want to hear nothing from you when she comes in.
Oh.
All right.
You know you still
Man, I be
laughing.
done with a thumper.
Nah, I come with her. Yeah, we good. All right.
Anybody but that
Wait, that one. Yeah, but now I was giving them some. Well, basically, you know what? It's a beautiful thing. Now that I have you here, it's a beautiful thing where I have this man on the channel, and I'm gonna get off for here real quick. I was letting him know that he's like what I was saying. He's more like Robert Leach out here, giving people a flavor, an international flavor of everything they want to be. And it's beautiful to see somebody who's giving you an approach, and he's around beautiful women, and he's done tastefully. And it's a beautiful thing that we have that to see. But that was it, man. I was just giving his flowers while he was here. There are a few people out here that changing the game. One is this young boy named what's his name? Austin. And the reason I say he's changing the game because his technology, he's a wizard in technology, boy. He putting us on some stuff that, man, I gotta talk to him. He'll be here pretty soon. But he's changing the game because his personality and his outlook. This man changed the game because he took it further than anybody else took it. Everybody just went from point A to point B, and he said, you know what? What if we go and do a wrap around and we go to the beaches and bring some beautiful girls in and show you a different view of it. And let's put a little spin on it. And then you have somebody like Taylor May comes in, and then you have Sheck in Effect and say, hey, let me take it a little further. So you see all these aspects of our world called the manosphere, and all these people taking all these controls of it. And I'm not going to talk about the Tates and everybody else, the boss and everybody else. But when you put this collage together, man, it makes a beautiful comfort, man. And I hope you guys taking the most of it because these guys not going to be here for long. So if you don't give them the flowers while they're here, man, who will? And one thing, if you don't appreciate people while they're in your space, who will? You know, and that's why I hate people that come in and say negative stuff like, "Oh, you're not wearing your shirt, or who you think you are? How you niggas think you're this?" And you, man, if you're not living this life with us, man, if you're not gonna appreciate and go with us, then I'd rather you stand on the sideline, man. So that's all I'm about to say. I haven't read the comments. You know, I don't do this for paycheck or anything else. I rarely get on this bad boy. I do for the friendship and color and just enjoyment. So. My boy Ken. Oh, get over here, Ken, man. Yeah, let me tell you a cool motherfucker. Let me get this Ken right there, boy. If you don't know who it is, man, because you have you been you do these now, right?
Yeah. I have a little channel.
You have a channel?
It's a little small. It's not
Yeah, me and Ken went out partying, hanging loose, coolest brother out there, one of the coolest brother out there. It's a beautiful thing when black men get together and for friendship. It's a beautiful thing, man. So. And you can see through the collab. I mean, you got one of the big heavy boys, man. You have Taylor May. He's one of the biggest boy out there, and he's showing love.
Johnny Walker.
So
Taylor coming.
The same.
I don't know. Anybody right?
Spoke to him?
He was supposed to come yesterday, but he was feeling bad. I don't know about him.
Johnny Walker. Who?
Yeah, I'm rum too, man. You rum?
No, this is smooth. This is smooth. This is smoothly rum out.
All right, then throw that in here.
I ain't gonna need front. This is like one of the smoothest rum I had, bro.
Yeah, that's as much as I have for him, man. I really have nothing else. I'm a fan like you guys are, man. I've been a fan for a minute, so I finally get to meet him. I'm just on a fan level. So there's nothing else I can ask him. That's on you. So we could turn this off, or we could turn to Ken.
Hey, man, I'm brand new to the game, brand new to Thailand, and man, I'm with some generals here, man. It's like I'm just trying to soak up a little as much as I can.
Wait, go just sit right there a second.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to learn. These guys are teaching me a lot about this Thailand thing. You know what I mean? So, man, I'm just happy to be here, man.
I hear a little Caribbean in you. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm from Trinidad.
You Trinidad?
Originally, yeah.
Trinidad. I'm from Panama, man. My family's Jamaican.
Yeah. So me, I'm just Ken Adventures, you know what I mean? Just starting out, but yeah, you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. So that's it, man. That's just Bossman's over there, the generals over there as usual.
Got big boss too.
Boss too, huh?
Boss lady got a Wakanda outfit on.
Oh yeah, I thought you knew, man. Yes, sir. Big Boss Real Talk with International Zoe, Barber World,
TV.
TV. You get it right. Richie Rich Road to Take, Grandeur around the world, Kenny Ken Adventures. Man, we lit.
out here in Pattaya, Thailand. You see my voice, it's a little hoarse.
All of us are.
Man.
What you was eating on?
Nah. Raw meat.
Raw meat.
Shit. We lit, man. We lit out here, man. Stop playing, get your passports, and book that flight and come to motherfucking Thailand. Oh, can I curse on you?
Go ahead, man. It's mine.
It's too late now. Oh, this yours?
Yeah. Nobody
okay.
watches me, man.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I got like 3,000 subs, man. Nobody watches me.
Yeah, you got more than me. Shit.
Way more than me.
Give me the 3.
I'm starting.
Yeah, straight
I was talking my
almost
stuff
the
all the
two,
time, man.
I ain't gonna say his name on this thing, but you know the guy, the Avatar guy. He just
That's how it be though, man.
Let's see what's going on here. Trying to see who's putting
Shit,
stuff
man,
out.
man.
Listen, man.
10
Hey,
minutes.
man, I'm not gonna keep people up all day, man. Good game, big boys. A couple of people here. Oh, Buck Travel.
Shout out to Buck Travel.
Shout out to Buck Travel. Everybody else.
Shout out to Lee.
Yeah, man.
That's all he said.
Let me see what else. Buck Travel, Beach Bum, Yoga's
Oh,
course.
Beach Bum.
Hey, Yoga, are you in town?
Yoga.
Are you in town? Because if you're in town, let me know so we can call
Nah.
you up, man. Is he in?
Nah, he not in town. I put him up on my stream, and he wasn't in town. I was quite wrong, but he's leaving like tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, he said he was going to Phuket, right?
Yeah, he's going to Phuket. He's going to train for a month.
I got like 5 fights from Muay Thai and when I was in Phuket. But I didn't put it up because I just think people not going to watch it.
I'm sure. he is,
Nah,
man.
people just want to see the girls, man.
They do.
I got like 5, 6 fights that I filmed while I was there, but
I think
I
people
didn't
watch
put it
man.
up.
We put it up there. We put it up. It
I
didn't
didn't
do
put
no
it up.
numbers.
Yeah, you put it up too.
Yeah. I even got the champion. Hey, we got the championship girl. I got a belt on me, and nobody cares. But at the end of the day, it's all good.
They
man.
want to see the girls.
Yeah, and they get mad at you for everything else. Hey, man, it's been nice, man. I'm gonna shut this down. We just chilling. It's like 26 mark. I just put it out there because I want to show you some living legends, and hope everything's good, man. Nobody watches my stuff, you know. I'm the
Somebody
Rodney.
watches
I'm the
it.
Rodney Dangerfield. This motherfucker.
No respect. No respect.